Lamentations Chapter 4. How the gold has lost its luster. How the finest gold has changed. The sacred stones are scattered at the head of every street. The precious children of Zion, worth their weight in fine gold, how they are regarded as clay jars, the work of a potter's hands. Even jackals offer their breasts to nurse their young, but my people have become heartless like ostriches in the desert. The infant's tongue clings to the roof of its mouth from thirst. Little children beg for bread, but no one gives them even a morsel. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the streets. Those who were raised in purple now lie on ash heaps. The punishment of the daughter of my people is greater than that of Sodom, which was overthrown in an instant without a hand turned to help her. Her princes were purer than snow, whiter than milk. Their bodies were more ruddy than rubies, their appearance like sapphires. Now they appear blacker than soot. They are not recognized in the streets. Their skin has shriveled on their bones. It has become as dry as a stick. Those killed by the sword are better off than those who die of famine, those who waste away, stricken for lack of food. With their own hands compassionate women have cooked their own children, who became their food when my people were destroyed. The Lord has vented his wrath. He has poured out his fierce anger. He has kindled a fire in Zion, and it has consumed her foundations. The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the enemy and the adversary could enter Jerusalem's gates. But it happened because of the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests, who shed the blood of the righteous in her midst. They wandered blindly through the streets, defiled by this blood, and no one dared to touch their garments. "Go away!" people shouted at them. "Unclean! Unclean! Don't touch!" So they fled and wandered, but among the nations it was said, "They can stay here no longer." The Lord himself has scattered them. He no longer watches over them. The priests are shown no honor, and the elders find no favor. Yet our eyes failed, watching in vain for help. In our watching we watched for a nation that could not rescue us. Enemies hunted our steps, so we couldn't walk in our streets. Our end drew near. Our time ran out. Our end had come. Those who chased us were swifter than eagles in the sky. They relentlessly pursued us over the mountains, ambushed us in the wilderness. The Lord's chosen one, the very life breath in our nostrils, was caught in their traps. We had said about him, "We will live under his protection among the nations." Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, you who dwell in the land of Uz. Yet the cup will pass to you as well. You will get drunk and expose yourself. Your punishment is completed, O daughter of Zion. He will not prolong your exile. But he will punish your iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will expose your sins.